If it concerns you that there are photos of the inside of your home, layouts, virtual tours, maybe even drone footage of your home that's out there for anyone to access on sites like Zillow or Realtor.com, here's a few steps you can take to get those off the internet. So first off, the intellectual property rights of those photos typically actually is owned by the listing agent. The realtor that sold the home to you is the one that typically owns that IP. In order for you to remove it, the first step would be to find out who the listing agent was and kindly ask them to please take those off of the MLS. The MLS tends to be the source that all these other sites will pull from. And so once they're removed from the MLS, that gives you a much better chance of propagating out to the rest of these sites. Note that even if they do that today, it may be up to 6 weeks or even longer before you start seeing those photographs disappear from these other sites. So my next recommended step is to use an email address that you don't mind receiving a lot of spam on and sign up for Zillow.com, register your home, claim your home, go through that process, and then once you own that home, once you've claimed that home, you can then edit those photos. Very similar process on Realtor.com. And then to find all the different sites, my next step I recommend is you right-click on those images. So when you're in Zillow looking at the photos of your inside of your house, you right-click on it and say, do a reverse image search. So depending on what browser you have, there may be a slightly different experience, but most are going to offer some sort of reverse image search. You use that to find all the other sites where that same image is posted. And then you go to those sites, create an account, claim your property, edit those photos. If they don't offer that, then at least you can send them an email saying, I need the interior photos of this address removed from your site, and most will comply. Not 100%, not going to be a foolproof plan, but this is a good way of at least removing the majority of those images out there. The last step is if you are concerned about not just the interior photos, but you don't want any photos of your home, you can request that all photos be taken down. Also, you can go into services like Bing Maps or Google Maps, use their Street View and drag and drop the little person right in front of your home. And when you're looking at the image of your home on the outside, there should be an option to click an option to say, I want to report a privacy concern. And when you click that, it gives you a quick form to fill out. And usually within 2 to 3 weeks, your home, instead of being nice and visible, will just become a big blur. So as you're looking at all the homes in the street, all of a sudden your home's just this big blob. Most people aren't concerned about that, but if you really want to maximize your privacy, I think that's one extra step you can do to help protect yourself. All right, hopefully that was helpful for you. If you have any questions about this or you want me to walk you through it, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to do so. Have a wonderful day.